The entire story of FaZe Adapt. Let's lock in on the video.
Posted his first YouTube video over 13 years ago. And today, he's still one of the most talked about names on the internet. While many creators have faded into irrelevance.
13 years ago is insane, by the way. Holy shit. 13? Damn.
Or clung on to a single identity, Adapt has done something very few ever will. He built not one, not two, but 3 Hall of Fame careers. Trickshotter, vlogger, and now streamer. This is the story of FaZe Adapt, the LeBron James of content creators.
The LeBron James of content creators? Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know about all that. I don't even know that I'd put him on my Mount Rushmore of content creators. I'll be honest. Like, content creators of all time? Nah, no way. I don't even think he's top 5 greatest streamers of all time. I would say gaming YouTubers. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say that. He's just so in his own category, but I don't think he's greatest of all time in content creation at all. Love him to death, bro. Great content creator. I don't even think he would say he's like the LeBron James of content creation. Can we be for real? Like, that's just glaze.
Alex grew up in Phoenix, Arizona, the only boy in a family with 5 sisters. His dad was a hardworking lawyer, and his mom, a traditional stay-at-home mom, managed the chaos of a bustling household filled with sports, school activities, and constant energy. His childhood, as he described it, was fortunate. His dad still found time to coach his youth basketball teams despite a busy schedule, but the dream of becoming a hooper didn't last. After 2 years of getting cut from his team, he knew it wasn't his path. After a brief move from Pennsylvania.
Wait, he wanted to be a hooper? I had no idea. Wait, what? He wanted to be a basketball player? I did not know this lore. There's no way. He would have been doing a whole different type of trick shotting. That's crazy.
In the 5th grade, which the whole family hated, they moved back to Phoenix by the time he was in the 7th or 8th grade. That's when he found gaming. It quickly became his escape, his passion, and his obsession. He fell in love with YouTube and dreamed of being a creator.
Our last question from Quick Game James, Melanie Iglesias or Kate Upton? Definitely Melanie Iglesias.
But it wasn't easy.
What the
His mom
fuck?
raised traditionally.
Are we just gonna skip past that? What? Of all the clips this guy could have put in the YouTube video to represent FaZe Adapt, that's what we're putting in the YouTube video? What the fuck? First, this guy calls him the LeBron James of content creation, and then if you're gonna show off like the LeBron James of content, you're gonna use that clip? That's like doing an NBA sports highlight and you use footage of somebody just like fouling someone. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck was that?
Didn't understand the idea of online content as a real job. She took his Xbox cords, pushed him to keep his grades up, and made him apply for a job at Tilly's, which luckily never called him back. Meanwhile, his dad was more chill, but would always tell him to respect what his mom said. And even though there was pushback, Alex kept grinding. By 16, he was already making money off YouTube, juggling his online hustle with the pressure of keeping his family proud.
Which, by the way, making money on YouTube at 16 is against the terms of service. Like, that's illegal. At least it is now. I don't know about back then, but like, I literally can't make money on YouTube right now because they banned me from using my own bank accounts because I tried to get paid off of YouTube when I was 17. So I literally have to put my money in someone else's bank account and have them pay me every month from YouTube because I tried to do it at 17. So I don't know how the fuck he pulled that off at 16. Maybe it was different back then, but that's crazy.
Only boy in the house, he once admitted he was mad when his youngest sibling turned out to be another girl, a story that the family still jokes about today. With a foundation of discipline, humor, and resilience, he kept at it, making videos, hitting clips, dreaming big, and then it all started to click. Call of Duty trickshotting became his world. He joined SOAR, then FaZe, his dream clan.
What?
Oh yeah, Adapt, you gotta go change your fucking gamer tag so we can have a full FaZe.
No way, you're kidding. Oh my god, you're no.
Alright,
Oh
dude,
my
hurry up.
god.
Change it so we can get it done.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
And just like that, the first chapter of his legendary run had begun.
Yo, you could fucking hear the joy in his voice when he joined FaZe. That's crazy.
Adapt stood out in the FaZe lineup. While everyone was hitting shots, he brought something different. A voice, a character.
As Selena Gomez asked, why don't you ever text me back? Sad face. I'm busy. F off.
His awkward time to hit a trick shot series became iconic, not just for gameplay, but for the personality behind it. He wasn't just a sniper, he was a showman. By the time he graduated high school, he had a real decision to make. College or go all in. He chose FaZe, moved into the legendary New York house, a content creator's dream. This was the heart of the FaZe era, and Adapt helped turn it into more than just a gaming clan. He helped turn it into a family. And inside that house, the next chapter was already brewing.
Is this the house where he did the stutter in the basement? Is this the house? I think it's this house, right? Or was it the other house? I don't remember. But dude, yeah, these were the days, man. I can't even like LARP and say that I was a part of this because I wasn't. Like the side of YouTube I was on when I was a kid was like the Minecraft Let's Plays, the Markiplier horror game videos. Like that's what I was watching. I never even had an Xbox 360 as a kid. I was born in 2005, so I kind of missed out on that. My first ever console, because my parents didn't really let me play video games when I was super young, was like a Wii. That was the first ever thing I played on. I never got an Xbox, so yeah, unfortunate. I never really got to see this side of FaZe.
I've been so excited to tell you guys, and what I've been hyping up so much is that I'm pregnant. No, but seriously, what the announcement is that I want to start double uploading. I want to start double uploading like one normal video, like a Call of Duty video, a skin, a Q&A, anything like that with a vlog.
The New York FaZe house was the golden age. Content wasn't just gameplay anymore, it was daily vlogs, personality-driven videos, and moments that fans feel like they were a part of something special. Adapt embraced it all. He tried challenges, pulled pranks, created skits. Viewers tuned in not just for the gameplay anymore, but for the friendships, the inside jokes, and the realness. And then, fast forward a little longer, came Newport, a shift from East Coast hustle to the West Coast dream. Bigger house, better weather, a chance to elevate. Adapt said some of his best videos came from this short era, where designer clothes, wild parties, and a growing lifestyle became the norm.
Is this when he started to get into drugs? Because I know he was saying that like when they got a new manager, who I'm pretty sure is this guy, he was starting to get like crazy into drugs and get like depressed and shit. So I don't know. I think that was this era. I'm not sure. I think when they moved to California, that's when this happened.
But behind the scenes, the cracks were forming. While fans saw content kings living their best lives, FaZe was beginning to break apart. Adapt was one of the few still grinding. Everyone else around him was slowing down, even stopping entirely. But he kept at it, uploading, editing, and evolving. YouTube's adpocalypse hit hard. Revenue dipped, but he stayed consistent. He was told that if he kept pushing, the future of FaZe could be his, and eventually he got his own house, a new opportunity, a dream fulfilled. Until it wasn't. The new FaZe CEO pulled the plug, told him he couldn't upload from the house, didn't want the media thinking FaZe was splitting. It made no sense, but it—
Why the fuck does he look like that? Did he get like a fat suit? Oh no, that's makeup. I'm like, how did he even make himself look like that? What the fuck? That scared me for a second. I'm like, am I looking at a lesbian mom? What the fuck is this? What am I looking at?
App complied, and that decision nearly destroyed him. Alone in the house, depressed, addicted to pills, he spiraled unnoticed.
Yeah,
One
this
day,
is when he was into
while
drugs.
grabbing food,
That's
he
right.
overheard two friends in the theater room. Just hearing voices made him stop. He walked in, and everything went black. He woke up in an ambulance, he'd had a seizure, and in that ambulance, the same CEO who'd forced him into silence. And it got worse. That same man had used Nikon to get Adapt's car keys and crashed it while he was in the hospital. Gave it to his wife, who used it for errands and wrecked it without permission.
Damn.
That betrayal cut deep. Rehab followed, a week of reflection, a wake-up call really, but 2018 didn't ease up. He was robbed 5 times, got sued, cracked his skull, and
He was robbed 5 fucking times? I knew he got robbed twice. I didn't know he got robbed 5 times. And he cracked his skull? Damn! What is going on?
it was, in every way, rock bottom. But right when it seemed like everything was falling apart, he moved into the most iconic house on the internet. Adapt joined the Clout House at the height of its power.
Oh yeah,
FaZe
with
Banks,
fucking
Rice
Rice Gum.
Alyssa Violet. These weren't just creators, they were culture. This was peak Banks, peak Rice. Guests came and went like royal.
Why are you using this clip, bro? What the hell? Is he stroking his shit?
Playboy Cardi, Lil Uzi, Mr. Beast filmed there, and 21 Savage was his neighbor. the house itself became a landmark. And Adapt was at the center of it all. He wasn't just keeping up, he was helping lead. But as with all things online, the Clout House era eventually faded.
Juice. Oh, no way. I forgot that him and Juice have a fucking picture up on his Instagram, bro. R.I.P. Juice. That's crazy. This is when he was early in his career, too. That's Kid Laroi! That's fucking Kid Laroi right there! I didn't even see that! What the hell? Oh yeah, because Kid Laroi was Juice's protege. That's what an insane lineup on my fucking screen right now. You got Kid Laroi, Juice, and FaZe Adapt on the same screen. Wow. Holy, what a time.
Members left, and the energy died. But Adapt moved into the Burbank house, and this is where he kind of laid low, watched others rise, like Aiden Ross, and bided his time. Until FaZe reawakened in 2024, under the man who helped build it all in the first place.
It's been a surprisingly long time since FaZe Banks has regathered the FaZe Clan passwords and tweeted about it, and well, you might be shocked just how long. That tweet was now 50 days ago, dang near approaching 2 months, as people still wait to see, now that he has the passwords back, what exactly is FaZe Clan gonna do?
Banks took back control. The mission? Restore FaZe to its roots. Creator-led, community-driven. Adapt saw the opportunity and jumped. He kicked off his return with a 7-day stream to quit vaping. It wasn't about numbers, it was about committing to something. But the numbers came anyway. People resonated.
Bro, this FaZe revival was so hated on, though. Like, he's like completely skipping over this in the YouTube video, but people hated this, dude. People hated this shit. I remember I was in my room on Twitter, and I remember seeing the FaZe Banks tweet of him like getting the passwords back. Everybody was like, "Oh my god, this is fucking huge," right? Because like obviously it was so corporate before then, so like the fact that it was now creator owned again was insane. But like, dude, everybody hated the new FaZe reboot. Nobody knew who Lacey was. Nobody knew who Silky was. Nobody knew who Blackboy Max was. People knew, but they weren't like household names like Adapt, right? People hated it. But dude, one of the best decisions they ever made. Damn Lacey. What? Oh, because he's fat? Dude, yeah. Look at how big he was. He lost so much weight. It is insane. Hasn't he lost like over 100 pounds? I'm pretty sure he was like 280, and now he's like in the 100s. That's fucking crazy, bro.
They showed up every day. Adapt fell in love with content again, not because it went viral, but because it felt real. Streaming wasn't just a comeback, it was a rebirth. And in that moment, Adapt entered his third era. 2024 was massive. He streamed over 600 hours, gained 230,000 followers.
What the fuck is on this pin board? Oh, this is when the pigeon conspiracy theories were happening. Oh my god, that's right.
And hit a record high of 25,000 subs during the FaZe subathon. But it didn't stop there. 2025 rolled in, and he's already streamed over 100 days, consistently averaging 10,000 plus viewers, and he's cracked the top 50 streamers on Twitch. And through it all, he's remained the only original FaZe member active in this new era, building connections with all of the new FaZe guys and leading by example. He went from the youngest in the crew to one of the oldest. He's not just holding on to relevance, he's shaping the future. Adapt didn't wait for a second chance, he built it. 3 separate eras, 3 Hall of Fame careers. He started with trick shots, became a vlogging icon, and now he's dominating live content like never before. Few creators survive one wave, let alone 3. But Adapt, he keeps reinventing himself. Maybe that's why people call him the LeBron James of content, because no matter the era, the platform, or the format, Adapt finds a way to stay on top.
It sounds so corny and so cliche, but if y'all
Shout out FaZe Adapt, man, enough to make a grown man cry. Weird choice of clip selection from the YouTuber, though, I'm not gonna lie.
want to do something, you could do it, bro. If you really want to do something, if you want to do something so bad that you can't fathom it not working out, or in your head, there's no plan B, it's just this, you could do it. You will make it happen, bro. And I promise you, if anyone genuinely, if you take anything from what I just said, if you take anything from it, take this. If you going through a hard time, if you suffering right now, if shit is not good, bro, you gotta go through that. You gotta go through that.
things like that need to happen. You need to have dark days and low moments and moments where you feel like everything is against you and it's not gonna work out. So when it does, and when you are there, you have a different level of appreciation for it, you know what I mean?
Damn, shout out Dad. Oh, this is an old video, so it didn't talk about the fucking new shit that happened with FaZe where he left FaZe. Oh. Still a good video nonetheless, but yeah. Pretty much FaZe banks wanted 20% of everybody's income, so everybody, including him, left FaZe, and there's still a group, but they're just not called FaZe anymore, so yeah. But still a good video. Shout out to that dude.